farmers, particularly those in your states, were really hurting because of the tariffs on China. Is this relief coming soon enough to save them?
Merry Christmas, Leland, and absolutely yes. We have mountains of grain from 2 years ago sitting in Kansas with nowhere to go. But between the Japanese trade agreement, the President Trump's USMCA trade agreement, and now China getting closer, we've made it. We've made it through the hard past 5 years, actually. And between the President's help with some of the trade mitigation money and these contracts, these trade agreements going forward, yes, we're going to make it.
In terms of what you guys have had to make it through, we got some statistics on just how much America's farmers have been hurting. Farm income fell by 16% in 2018, roughly cut in half compared to 2013. Bankruptcies in 6 Midwest states up 30%. Carryover stock, what you were just talking about, of unsold U.S. soybeans, up 47% in the past year. No question, though, it's too late for some farmers, right? There's a number that you and I have talked about have already declared bankruptcy.
There was record number of bankruptcies over the past several years, but realize this started 5 years ago. It started over 5 years ago when we were going nowhere until President Trump got in the middle of this. President Trump has now made it possible for long-term success for our families. So by the time China's done, he will have renegotiated over 50% of the United States trade agreements, giving us long-term certainty for all of our future generations of farmers.
Is that money already started to flow into Kansas? Because the deal with China isn't even signed yet. We don't even really know what's in it.
No, but what it's influencing is it'll start influencing the price of crops and gives us long-term certainty. So when that farmer, a fifth-generation farmer who's facing hard times, goes into that banker, the banker knows he's got guaranteed contracts coming from Mexico and Canada. Then the up stance with China is just incredible as well. But what the President did do is he gave us some trade mitigation money, some market facilitation payments to help get us through these hard times because we were the tip of the spear.
Yeah, Bloomberg reports that of that $12 billion that you're talking about, 50% went to only 10% of farmers. So family farms, is the implication, were left behind. Is that a fair criticism?
No, I don't think so. I think it's proportionate. A lot of the farmers are big farms these days. And I'm not even sure what you would consider a corporate farm now, but many of these bigger farms are 5 or 6 families together. So one check would have went to the corporation and then spread out. So no, I had lots of farmers. Every time I go back to Kansas, the farmers tell me, thank the President for this mitigation money.
Lastly, to you, how confident are you that the deal with China will actually get done? Because we don't know what's in it. Haven't seen a draft. It hasn't been signed. These things have fallen apart before.
You know, I just have a lot of confidence in our USTR, Bob Lighthizer, and in President Trump. You just think about 2 years ago, Lighthizer said he was going to get a bipartisan trade agreement done with Mexico and Canada. They said it couldn't happen, and that vote passed 380-something to 40-something. Lighthizer is a sharp guy. He knows what he's doing. The President has empowered him the right way, so I've got a lot of faith and confidence in the team the President has assembled.
Well, your commitment to your constituents and the farmers in Kansas has been constant throughout all of this, ringing the alarm bells, and now coming back to talk to us about the successes. Good to see you, sir. Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Leland, thanks for letting us talk about agriculture. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well, and all the Fox News listeners.